Right now, there is competition on for who can be the biggest streaming service. Obviously, there's Spotify, there's Apple Music, and now the broader Google family have done something very interesting. They've launched something called YouTube Music. Now, they used to have a thing called YouTube Red. We'll get into that. But exactly what is YouTube Music? How does it stand out from the competitors? Is it worth paying the money for? Let's find out. We have our panel this week. We have Ray Johnson, the editor of the technology website Gizmodo, and we have Seamus Byrne, the editor of Science Alert. Just walk me through exactly what it was that was announced this week.
Well, the last couple of years, you've been able to sign up to YouTube Red.
Terrible
a premium, and, you know, elephant in the room there, the name change, I'm sure, is part of distancing themselves from a
RedTube.
A well-known pornography website, RedTube. So YouTube Premium now takes the place of YouTube Red. And the idea is being able to stream all the kind of different stuff that you might find on YouTube, mostly with a music focus, is that idea of being able to stream in the background. So not even having to have the app front and center. So a lot more like a Spotify type app where you start playing things, and that could be any video under the current system. So this kind of rebranding is to try to focus on that idea of saying, okay, we're pitching ourselves directly against the likes of Spotify to say, yeah, use YouTube as the source of all your music, and pointing out features like being able to say, hey, all those cool live concerts that are also on YouTube, you can now actually add those into your music collection in a way that you can't really access on some of the other competitors.
Sure, but what I'm curious about here is that Google have Google Play. Now there's YouTube Music. Is YouTube Music distinct from YouTube Premium, or are they all kind of the same thing?
So YouTube Music is like the entry-level option, which will be like $10 a month US, and then YouTube. Well, they're both called Premium.
My God,
let's get down to that.
Oh my
confusion.
God, how many billions of dollars can you make as a company and still not understand how branding works?
There's YouTube Music Premium, and then there's just YouTube Premium.
Yeah, which also gives you the video content of the YouTube originals.
Gotcha.
But that's on top of the music subscription, so it's an extra $3 a month, so that you can access all this video content. Everything comes with no ads. You can download everything offline to watch later. All of that kind of thing.
There's always a horrible pricing wormhole attached to these things, right? Like what used to be $9.99 was all of the video and everything, and now that price point is for just the music, and if you still want the video, you have to pay more.
Right.
But if you get in real quick, you can still sign up to YouTube Red, like right now.
Did you get replaced by the Demtel guy? Also, is Demtel still a thing?
Did you get a free set of steak knives? No. So anyone that's already on a YouTube Red subscription will automatically be put over to the full premium account. Yeah. So there's a little bit of overlap time. And if you do, I know what I sound like, but let me do it. If you do sign up now, you can get moved over because it will take a little while to kick in.
I want to break this down from a couple of different angles. Right? I'm leaving you in your infomercial in the corner. I want to compare it on a couple of axes, right? I want to compare it to what Spotify are offering, and I want to compare it to what Apple Music are offering. So Spotify-wise, let's just start with price, right? Because the price-wise, is it consistent with what they're offering?
I think it's pretty on par, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about the same. So yeah, Spotify, you know, you're looking at about, $11, $12 something a month. And yeah, for just the music component of YouTube Premium, you're looking at exactly the same.
YouTube Music Premium, $11.99. Apple Music individual, $11.99. Now, Apple obviously are really gunning for this space. They put lots of money and lots of effort into original video content, so performances and stuff like that, documentaries. There was a fantastic one about Flume a couple of weeks ago that was just really, really well produced. Cool. With Apple Music, you also get Beats One, but the people that listen to Beats One...
No one listens to Beats One, no.
If you had to compare the value, who comes out ahead?
Look, for me, I feel like I am currently a YouTube Red subscriber. The number one reason for spending that money is my kids like watching YouTube on TV. They, they're big gaming kind of heroes and all that sort of stuff. And just to not have ads has been a huge part of us going, let's just, $10 a month, throw that at it and not have to worry. So in some ways, then it feels like that's going to translate comfortably to going, well, we'll just start using the music player anyway because we're already paying for it and see what happens. But aside from that, I don't know what would make me convert from sort of, if I was currently a Spotify subscriber or an Apple Music subscriber or a Google Music subscriber, because there's the other crazy one is that they're continuing their own Google Play Music service.
Why are they doing
separate? Because this is the weird part of what Google is now, right? Google isn't Google. Google is Alphabet. Alphabet owns YouTube and Alphabet owns Google, and they're in completely separate verticals, and they'll compete with each other in a weird way until somebody...
Sorry, let's say you were going to say the Alphabet family.
Yes.
Surely you are better off with YouTube situation, right?
Absolutely. And,
Yes.
and also I think the thing that's going to get a lot of people on with the YouTube situation is, yes, you've got these subscription models, but there's still a free version. And there's still a free version where you can be accessing this music content as well. It's just when you start subscribing that you get the no ads and all that stuff. So that helps people like me who don't even subscribe to Spotify. I put up with those ads to listen to just
How
the
are
free
those ads
version.
these days?
They're terrible. They're so bad. They're so bad.
What are the sorts of things that really matter to people when they're making that purchase decision to go YouTube, go Spotify, go Apple? What do you think matters to people, Seamus?
Look, I think one of the hardest parts is how much kind of social element attaches to these things. You know, that there are people who, you know, within Spotify, you can see what are my friends currently listening to. I think, you know, for me, it feels like Spotify still wins at just being able to actually surprise me with a suggestion that I would not have otherwise listened to. And that's potentially where I think the kind of Google AI aspect, it potentially is only going to give me things that I already know I like listening to, but not necessarily surprise me. And that's where I think Spotify's been really good. But again, when it comes to if you've already made a choice, it feels like it would take a lot to make you shift. Yeah.
There is heaps more of this in the podcast of Download the Show. You can find it now from wherever you get your podcasts from, and we will see you there. Bye.